What's going on, everybody? We are back with another episode of Dicey Dungeons. I believe today, unfortunately, might I add, we are doing episode 4 of the Inventor. Now, if I remember correctly, let me make sure. Pretty sure the Inventor, it actually just doesn't say it. I did not want to get a challenge. I'm pretty sure the Inventor has to yeet a piece of equipment after every single round, which is a little frustrating, but we'll see. Okay, so we got a bunch of chests here. I guess realistically it makes more sense to do Magician first because you get access to 2 items. So he has Heat Ray, which is burn all dice. Hammer, as we know, which is something you want to keep, and Spanner, which, I mean, I suppose we want to use that. We want a Spanner and then do 4 damage. It's really all we got for turn 1. Okay, all dice become 6. That's right. I do vaguely remember this. I think Heat Ray is also really nice. I do not mind having that. That's right. It's all coming together. So P-Gun. We did pick up Sword, which is just nice flat damage for us. We also picked up Buzzer, which is going to be Shock. And it all does fit in there. So let's go ahead and take on Slime. So Buzzer initially is the first thing I'm looking at that we can go ahead and get out of here. Having a 6 is great for Hammer. And then we're just going to do 5 flat damage as well. And you are on the ropes, good sir. You can do very little to us. In fact, we're gonna kill you with P-Gun. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on here. So Buzzer, do 3 shock damage. Sounds good. Get an extra die is great for us as well. And hopefully a single. Now, having Crossbow, I think, I don't know, I kinda wanna leave. Let's put Crossbow in and just guarantee that we can get rid of it. I think keeping Spanner overall might actually be the play here. So, I mean, we're fighting Sneezy first. Doesn't really matter. So let's start with that. Let's also use Hammer here. I think we put 3 into Crossbow and then go ahead and use Sword. If we have to focus next turn, we can, for sure. Thankfully, he did not get to sneeze. But we would love to be able to kill him on this turn. Having that is wonderful. And now, I think we will focus, unfortunately, and just make sure that he dies. Unfortunately, Sneezy is a character that can get run away with quickly. We'll take Plasma Gun and just deal 5 damage is great. Who do we want to fight with full health? I think we should fight Hear me out. I think we should fight Stereo Head first, for a couple reasons. I think that we can take longer to kill him, whereas Dryad we want to get on top of as quickly as possible. And I mean, Stereohead, he's already almost dead. I believe he's weak to shock as well, correct? So he's just dying as quick as he can, and he's dead. It is that easy. All right. So we do have to get rid of Sword, but that's going to give us a good little net here. We also could take either Flamethrower or Doppel Dice. We'll take Flamethrower. I think having consistent damage output right now is really what we could use. Healing Crystal being there is nice as well. I think we'll take Scrap Metal. We might come back and buy. We basically want to get as much stuff put into here as we can. I am going to take Scrap Metal out for now. And just run with this set. Having 2 apples on the floor makes it really easy to heal if we take a good amount of damage. Not good rolls, that's for sure. I kind of think we go ahead and we do it like this, and we'll recover no health. Not that it was usable anywhere else, but... Okay, and if we can kind of take her down now, it'd be super sick. Look, because we have the health, I feel comfortable doing it like this. And she will die next turn. She has decided not to get the poison off, which is great for us. And without doubt, we will be able to kill her. Now, I don't really want to get rid of Flamethrower. Not that we're actually given the option. We are going to go ahead and yeet Healing Crystal as quick as we can. And I think we should buy Keyblade. Just to, at worst, we have it for backup. And we got another Keyblade, so that's pretty sick. Scrap Metal will at least leave off the team until, or off the chart until we see who's coming up. We'll go ahead and take Pyro first. Okay, so health regen currently does not help us very much. Just do 3 damage, return the die. We got a ton of damage output here. Obviously that doesn't help us. And I think next up, so we will heal a bit here. So we do 5 damage and 2 burn once per battle, huh? So the fact that we rolled a natural here is really great. We're gonna be able to do all our damage. Rolling a natural 6 made it a lot easier to get Flamethrower off for sure. And I think we'll go ahead and eat this for now. I don't know if we're gonna need the health. Are you both level 3? You are. So let's go ahead and put Scrap Metal in there now. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Counterfeit, duplicated die. Pretty good. Crystal Sword also really strong. And let's take a peek at what the shop has for us. We'll come back. We'll definitely come back. I guess you go ahead and I guess you fight Handyman first, right? You have access to 2 things here. Alright, so hear me out. So I think we want to do this. We'll gain the shield and we'll do 6 shock damage. So having 1 more die here would be super swell to be able to effectively use Flamethrower. He is hurting us. And we do just want to go ahead and pop this like right away, in my opinion. And you do have 2 burns, so you cannot use 2 of your die without dying. So we are going to heal to full after this. No concern here, and he is dead. Alright. So that worked out effectively for us. We're going to get rid of Scrap Metal. I do want to see what we have in here. We got another Scrap Metal, that's great. Wonderful news. A 1 upgrade is wonderful. Making that smaller is also a great upgrade in my opinion. I do want to see what else we had in here. So we could take Boomerang. I don't love it. We have Venus Flytrap or 6-shooter. It's gonna be interesting, right? I actually didn't even look at what our loadout is right now. We might be actually running kind of short. Alright, we're good. So 3 shield is wonderful. Obviously we do it like that. 8 damage, 2 burn. That's a 20 damage turn on a cactus. He can't use anything. He had to take 4 damage. We're feeling really good about that. And I think we're gonna get out of here completely damageless. Sorry, Cactus, I do love you, but I love the Keyblade synergy that we have. I think we'll go ahead and eat another Scrap Metal, honestly. We don't even need to heal. And definitely we're gonna buy something here, right? So I think we're actually gonna take Boomerang. I saw really no reason not to. And I think this, we do have Crystal Sword. I think this is gonna be our loadout for the first fight. Let's go ahead and take on Haunted Jar here. I don't really want to lose either of the ones we have put in there, and it doesn't make it worth it until we get rid of probably either Boomerang or Flamethrower for sure. So we get a free 6 damage every turn. We're gonna do 8 damage to you here and 4 to ourselves. And I kind of don't think we want to use flamethrower yet, honestly. He's gonna hit us with a lot of poison. We'd love to be able to take care of him this turn. These are great rolls. I think the right call is this, and then that. Not that it mattered, but we're all good. We'd love Boomerang to come up as one. It didn't, so we're gonna get rid of... I'm trying to think. I think we actually want to get rid of a Keyblade. I don't know. That's a rough one. Snowflake, having it existing is fine. I don't know if duping a die really helps us. It's only good for a 6. Let's put Crystal Sword in and just hope we don't have to get rid of it. And take on Kraken. But so far, this has been decent. Let's roll our other die. That's great. We definitely want to put that in here. I don't know if either of these need to be used yet. And in fact, I almost don't want to use any of these, right? 6 damage. I guess it's fine. It is going to hit us. We do have Limit Break now. We might as well use it. And just do the 12 damage to burn. And we can't use Crystal Sword yet. I have no complaints there. Hopefully he takes the other damage. And he does. So that's a massive 31 point first turn. So being blind doesn't really matter too much. We'll just... kind of hurts there. It wasn't enough, which is really unfortunate. I think we'll still be alright. We do not heal to full here. That's fine. And I mean, it doesn't matter. Crystal Sword isn't gonna... for some reason didn't get used up by the curse, which is really solid. And we will definitely get rid of Boomerang here. And we're gonna heal. We're gonna go into this Rhino Beetle fight with just a massive amount of damage output. For sure. I would be open to getting rid of my Keyblade or my Flamethrower. I mean, this is huge, right? I'm trying to do like some math here. How important is this shock to us? I actually think we just Fury and Crystal Sword. It's just 30 damage. And then, I mean, I'll take 7 and 2 burn. It guarantees that he can only unburn 1 die. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That was huge. Having Fury there made that extremely easy. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so we do have the ability to get rid of Flamethrower, and we are going to for sure. An equipment copy. Yeah. I'm like, did we do Crystal Sword? I've never done it. Let's try it. Let's try 2 Crystal Swords on a single run. Right? And then, like, we just kind of get... I don't know. I think we save it, actually, legitimately. Let's go ahead and just put these in here for now. And just take a look at what we got. So we do have an upgrade over here for free. And it is 4. Okay. So we definitely are taking on Direwolf first. It's gonna be a little touchy here. We do have our limit break if we need it. Start with the 3 damage. 9 damage. I think we could save Crystal Sword here, honestly. So let's see. So let's do this. Let's do this. Then let's use the focus. Get that off. And we get to pop both of those for 6 more damage. It's alright. It's not the greatest turn. Not being able to utilize Crystal Sword at all there makes it a little more difficult. But that's alright. He's not getting his curse off. We only are going to take 2 damage. And this is a little bit more of what I'm looking for right here. And we kill him. All right, solid. So being able to utilize Crystal Sword is really what we're gonna have to focus this run around right now. Obviously, we're gonna get rid of Snowflake. And we do have to see, we have nothing we can slot in here. So we're gonna hope this is a 1. It is. Let's make sure that we have room. It is in there. I think we take the health here, and then we have to decide if we're gonna fight Skeleton or Gargoyle. Both are equally scary. Both open up the same opportunity. I think we fight Gargoyle because that gives us the option of which one of these two we want to fight first. And we're basically looking for just massive damage output on turn 1. Use to the next equipment. Interesting. So that actually would have been a really good use here. But I did not know that. This turn, huh? Well, we'll go ahead and utilize it, but it doesn't really matter. So a bit of a misplay there. Would have been able to probably get 2 uses out of our Crystal Sword. 1 lock is not too bad. And obviously this just doesn't help us. No need to use the limit break. That's gonna lock 2 die. Rolling a natural 1 was great. So actually we want to do it like that, like that, like that. Obviously it doesn't help us. I don't want to waste it. We're really looking for not a 1, but we should still be able to kill him. However, it is a little dicey, if you will. Okay. So that's solid. We do unfortunately have to get rid of our Keyblade here. I'll take the health. Electromagnet do 4 damage, add 2 with each use. It's really tricky. I'm gonna put Electromagnet in there. And I'm gonna take on Skeleton. So we always get to roll an extra die here, which is super solid. And now that I'm thinking about it, we don't actually have a whole lot here that we can make work. So that's gonna work like that. I don't think we want to use Crystal Sword right now. So unfortunately, it is a 10 damage turn 1. We're probably almost forced into, he's not actually gonna do no damage, which is super okay with me. We really wanted Hookshot to fail there. That's so bad. That is actually just horrible. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened, but at least he did not get to do any damage to us. And shocking both of them makes it so that he still won't get to do any damage to us. Go ahead and roll our extra here. So we did get that off at least, which is nice. Losing that's not the biggest deal. He still might not get to do any damage to us. Oh no, he definitely will get to do some damage to us, but it's not too bad. So if we can hold on to the limit break, I wouldn't feel awful. I'm trying to think. I mean, it did everything got to get off properly. So we might have had a bit of an issue. Yeah, so I did misplay that a little bit. I might have been able to end on that turn. But we did get the end, so we are safe. Man, Curse is a little rough sometimes. And Hookshot and Electromagnet both did get to come up. I don't know if... I actually think losing Hookshot is going to be a negative for us in terms of what we have set up right now. I think we do it like this. And I think we just try to blow him up on turn 1. Alright? So if we can get a 2 and anything else, we're feeling super strong. We did get our 2. We get to roll an extra die. So that's super solid. Tons of damage there. I think this is acceptable. What good does that do us, right? It's a shock. He's not going to do 19 damage to us on this turn. He actually had like a crazy good roll, but not for him. Just for us. We're looking for a 2. We didn't get it. We did get a natural 6, which is solid, and he's dead. So that actually was super awesome for us. Obviously, we're going to lose a Crystal Sword, which is going to double the next action, which is actually crazy. I actually want to exit you real quick. I want to do a couple things. So first off, I want to see what the shop has for us. Restoring HP obviously means nothing. That means nothing. Spanner, we might as well buy it. Alright. Duping a die doesn't matter, so we're going to put Ray Gun in. This is going to be our final build. So let's take a look. We've got Spanner here. We've got the Crystal Sword upgrade, which unfortunately it's a little too late to help us. Just takes any even. So I think Hookshot is actually the upgrade we want here for the boss floor. Buster. Cool. So that's actually like super swell for us too, not having to fight. I was just hoping it wouldn't be the vampire dude. I want to call him Drake for some reason. I don't know if that's accurate. So a lot of different things we can do with this, right? I'm looking at this. It's not the greatest output I've ever seen, but I kind of think we want to go ham on round 1. So let's go ahead and let's Fury. Put our 2 here. We're going to get... I see. Okay. It's still going to work the same, I think. We still get to use Crystal Sword, and we get to pop our hammer here with the focus. So we still have Crystal Sword. So infinitely we could use Crystal Sword, theoretically. Which is crazy. We're definitely going to take some burn damage here. Perfect, I get it. Okay. And I kind of think we actually want to do it like this. I think we focus and go like that, like that. He's dead. All right. The Crystal Sword plays were actually super crazy. It's so fragile, but it made it so easy with the hook shot and the reapply and multiple reapplies. And man, what a free win as Adventure Chapter 4. We're back in the groove, boys. We're having no issues. So there it is, Chapter 4 done. Next up, we're going to be looking to do Witch Chapter 4. And then we'll move on to Jester Chapter 5, and we'll see what life holds for us after that. Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like down below, and I will see you in the next one.